All right, so yes, I wrote a book. It's called The Key, Escaping the Prison That Trauma Built. I'm going to tell you today how we get in this prison, how we discover that we're in the prison, and how to get out. So on the outside, we all look like we're free. We build friendships, we're raising our families, we're posting these great pictures on social media that show us having this happy life. But inside, many of us are living inside a prison, not one built from concrete walls and steel bars, but one that is built from trauma. Maybe a harsh word that was spoken in anger, from silence, from being bullied as a child, from betrayal, neglect, abuse, or shame, or others. I know because I lived there. As a child, I learned that safety came at a cost. If I was silent, I would escape the belt. If I did what I was told and I did it really well, maybe I would be loved, but for sure I wouldn't be hurt. And I took these strategies and made them stories. And those stories, they followed me into my friendships. They followed me into my marriages. They even followed me into my work. Because I was the strong one. I was the achiever. I didn't need anybody to help me. I could do it all on my own. And from the outside, it looked like success. But in the inside, I was exhausted. I thought I was invisible, and I was just waiting for that next shoe to drop. You see, as a child, I used these strategies to keep me safe. But as an adult, they became the bars of my prison. The funny thing is, we don't see the prison that we're in. Because they come from, we're a people pleaser. We tell ourselves, we please people, we're an overachiever, we're gonna avoid conflict, we're a perfectionist, and we tell ourselves that's who we are. But in reality, these are strategies we have built to protect ourselves, to keep ourselves safe. I didn't discover my bars until I attended the Landmark Forum. That weekend in Chicago, I discovered that I was taking my stories from my past and I was bringing them into my future. And I was still trying to earn love. I was still trying to prove that I was worthwhile, and I was trying to avoid rejection. Maybe you feel that too. Maybe you've wondered why you try so hard, but you never find peace. And it's because those strategies we built to protect ourselves are now keeping us stuck. But there's good news. Healing comes from discovering our bars. That prison that I locked myself into, I had the key all along, and so do you. But that key isn't from somebody else's approval. It's not from working harder, and it's not from being enough. It's about rewriting your future. It's about forgiveness. It's about having self-compassion and choosing to have a life that isn't bound by your past. And that's why I wrote the book, The Key, Escaping the Prison That Trauma Built. It's not just about my story and the other women in the book. It's about you discovering your bars, discovering how you can reclaim your voice and how you can walk into a life that is thriving, that you were meant to live in. Freedom is possible, not just survival. You can have real joy and real abundance, and it comes from dropping the weight of the burden of your past and rewriting your own story. So let me leave you with a question. What would your life look like if you used the key?